Hello everybody, this is Brett from Niche. I am doing a video on Destiny today. Now, it came up in conversation quite a bit, and we thought because there was the new House of Wolves that had come out, and everybody was kind of a bit excited about it, so I thought, alright, let's play it for a bit, talk about what's new, what's old, what's changed, what hasn't, and just see where we end up with that. So for those of you who'll see how observant we are already in the Reef, which is the new social area to replace or kind of act in addition to the tower. In here, as you probably already know, there are a bunch of new vendors, some new bounty issuers, or whatever you want to call them. But there's also some of the old ones. So we do actually have a Cryptarch over here. Now, he has already apologised to me before I've even brought him some engrams. So that's kind of good. Pretty good start, bless him. He's not wearing a hood, and his name is not Rahul, so already he's got bonus points in his favour. Now, obviously it's a little bit more likely to fall off the edge if you're not paying attention. You've got this new Vex guy who mysteriously speaks English and allows you to buy things, which is kind of cool. And he's also got his beard of nuts and bolts. Alright. Now, before I get too caught up in the Reef and the new social area, a lot of you are probably wanting, just get on with some game. Let's get on with some game. So here I am with my Warlock, and I'm going to go straight into orbit. Now, I've already done the first few levels already, kind of just warming myself up and trying out a few new things. Couldn't resist, to be fair. I was told to wait, I didn't wait. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be doing the next section of the story mission for the House of Wolves. Now, effectively the story so far is, oh, these guys are not very nice. We better go and have words with them because they are complete tools. And I'm going to go back to the Reef apparently because that's where the next mission starts. Good start. So, I have just gone and collected a bunch of ship links from generic fallen all over Venus, basically slaughtering them and mugging their corpses for stuff. Now, this guy, Skull, who is the leader of the House of Wolves so far, turned up, basically flipped the bird at me and told me to go do one prolifically. So we're now going to chase him across the galaxy, because that seems like the logical thing to do. All because the Queen decided it was a good idea. There we go. Now here we are back at the Reef. Now I've got to go and talk to Messenger Bloke. Right, Messenger Bloke, provide me with messages.
Shall I take a message?
Oh, lost item. Cheers. Right, now where am I going? Right, I've got to go and talk to you. Right, so you say yay. Now immediately this immediate improvement on Eris. For no particular reason. It's got to be the eye patch. There we go. Right, now we're going to go talk to the next one. Varix, here we go. There we are. Check with Petra in the Reef for any new intel on Scotus. Okay, cool. Seems legit. Oh, upgrade unlocked. Oh, now this is a good opportunity. Now you'll notice that this is a new mysterious looking weapon. This is a new weapon type that has emerged. It is called the Sidearm, which so far looks like a hand cannon that you can carry in your secondary weapon slot. Now, I've already had a bit of a word with this gun, and it's amusing. It feels like a phaser from Star Trek. Oh, and then there's you. There's some stuff that I'm just going to melt later. Awesome, cheers. Right. Now we're going back to Petra.
We're going up against the Silent Fang?
Track and eliminate Skola's assassins heading to Earth. Alright, fair enough. So, I guess we are now going back to orbit. Going to Earth. There we are. Right. So, the Silent Fang. Here we go. Now, level 26... Now let's make it a little bit more amusing for the people at home watching. There we go. It's a wonder nobody crashes into all this wreckage floating around the Reef. What it used to be. Some sort of space station.
Before I earned my post as the Queen's emissary, I served her in the Reef Wars. The Silent Fang are assassins, killers, real charmers. During the war, they went after our commanders. They'll do the same to the House of Devils. Varix and I know all their tricks, though. We'll get them.
Now, that there was Petra. Right off the bat there, she's a lot more amusing, a lot more better company, to be fair, than Eris ever was.
Best we find them before they do what they
Oh,
do
right,
best.
okay. Oh, we're going back towards the starting area. Okay. Well, let's see where this takes us. Right, so I'm going to use the sidearm for the first few kills, just so you guys can kind of see a little bit of the difference here and see what it's like. So again, at first glance, pretty much like a hand cannon.
Only reason we won, I think.
Oh, there's a guy to kill. Right, and there we go. God, it feels like I'm shooting paper clips at these guys. Oh, get away! And I'll just punch you. There we go. There we go. That was smoldering ash. Just float up this way. God, there's graffiti everywhere. These guys just have no respect. Oh, I remember jumping up and down and over tripwires in this little corridor. Whoa! Oh, okay, well, that was a good thing I remembered that, apparently. Ha. Turns out those things are still active after God knows how many... Oh, invisible guy. There we go. Back off. You can step off too, matey. What the hell is that glowing light? Oh! Okay. Snipers. Oh, yes, also some new enemy types. Some are slightly more amusing than others. Elder Vandal, we'll get rid of him. Elder Captain. Right, you can... Right, okay. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay, this is new. Ooh, that's new. I don't even know. Oh, hello, right. Wow. I've never seen anything in the game do that before. Right, you can just... I've seen game enemies do this before, hiding somewhere just off screen. Wait, Tracer Shanks. Right, okay, now I've come across a couple of these already. These guys are basically Shanks, you know, those really annoying enemies that we all hate and deplore because... Oh! That we all hate and deplore, but they've been given sniper rifles because they really needed them. Right, so we're back round here. We're going to sneak up a little bit. I'm going to get my little sidearm because it does arc damage and these guys have arc shields. Right, you can... Grenade, there we go. Getting close. Take the advantage range away from these guys. Oh, and apparently throw grenades at myself. You can die. Ooh, hide around the corner. Just reload my gun. And we'll try this again. And pew. There we go. Ooh, supercharged, good. And no, don't run away. Curses. Oh, there's more of you. Okay. Right, now, I suppose a lot of you are kind of thinking, well, I'm already level 32. I've already got the best of the best of the best of everything, because I've done Crota's Raid, no end. In fact, I could do it blindfolded. I really couldn't. I'm just telling you that now. I can't do it blindfolded. I didn't even attempt. But they've actually... Oh, just more lasers. Now, they've made it, for those of you who have already pretty much beaten the game... Can I shoot these? Can I shoot these? Ah, I can shoot these. Awesome. Right. So they've already made it so that those of us who have already managed to get to level 32 with our characters at this point and gotten all the best weapons and whatnot. Ooh, can you shoot these? Can you? Come on. Oh! No, you can't shoot them apparently. Just pisses them off. Well, we'll wait here for a couple of minutes. So for those of you who have already got to level 32, sorry for the third time now, and got all the best weapons and all the legendary gear from Crota and the Vault of Glass and all this stuff here, they've actually made it so that you can upgrade those weapons even further. I'm guessing the best way of explaining it is to get them to level 34. Now, for your armour, this is pretty self-explanatory. It allows you to get to high levels by increasing the amount of light that you can get to. Now, very nice, simple and sweet. It uses this material called etheric light, I believe it's called. Etheric something or other. And it allows... Oh, mine. And what it does is for your fully upgraded gear, or your mostly upgraded legendary gear and your raid gear and other bits and bobs, it basically gives it a little bit of a defense boost and also increases your light, so it allows you to go up even further, cumulatively like it would do with the separate pieces of armor in the past. Now, with your weapons, it's a similar sort of deal. Even though you've gotten it to the mana maximum 331, you can now get it to as much as 365 damage on your weapons, and that's an immense jump! And all you've got to do is use some etheric light. Now, as of this point so far, I haven't had the opportunity to earn or accrue any etheric light just yet, but I have got these mysterious keys that I keep finding. Hopefully that's got something to do with it. Now, I have to confess, I didn't do a lot of research online about this coming out. I was basically just one of those, oh, you can shoot them! But that just sets them off. Okay, fair enough. Now, I was giddy as a schoolgirl, waiting for this release, and I was one of the chaps who was ever so patiently waiting for it to come out after all of the delays and that, oh, it's coming out soon. Oh, that light fitting just fell on me. Well, I don't trust you, mister. Do you even know I'm here yet? You? No? Oh, now you do! And pimp slap. There we go. So you can see here that the actual sidearm, whose name escapes me. What is this thing called? What is it called? It's just Vestian Dynasty. Oh, okay. I have no idea what a Vestian is, but I know what a dynasty is. Oh, okay, where am I going? That's the trick with dark corridors. Oh, more mines. Okay, cool. Right. And that one. Oh, oh. I don't even know what this is. Smog. Lightning. Oh, last time I was here, I tried to come down here. This everybody, this little crate here, for those of you who remember, this is where the very first weapon we ever wielded was lent up against this crate. Ah, nostalgic. There's obviously something symbolic about going, oh, let's see if that kills those. Hey, does that do any damage against you guys? No. Figures. There we go. Yeah, there's got to be something symbolic about going back to where you first began. Yeah, I remember looking over here for the first time. There we are. Right. Back down this mysterious dark corridor.
The Fang probably helped Skolas escape. But rumor has it the Queen gave him to the Nine. How did the Fang get Skolas past them?
Did the Nine have something to do with Zer? He's an agent of the Nine. Yeah, Zer's an agent of the Nine. So Skoll, in our last encounter, decided he was the Kell of Kells, or started talking about this legend of the Kell of Kells. Not entirely sure. Varric told us something about it.
Eyes up, Guardian.
Like, most of the time when somebody older than me talks, I tend to just wait it out. Oh. There's all these cars. I bet they're all Fiestas. That's a Mini. Oh, that's an English taxi right there. Right. Well, there's enemies around the corner, so let's go and say words. Hey! Words, everybody! Oh, no, there's loads of them. Better get my big gun. Hello, big gun. And... oh, big gun with no ammo. Oopsie. There we go. Get this one out. There we are. And we'll just hide a little bit of cover. Hiding is totally against what I normally do, but oh well. Okay, who's trying to kill me? Oh, they're all trying to kill me. Oh! Okay. I'll just regenerate like a Time Lord. There we go. Here we are. And I'll just get you. And definitely hiding the cover now, because somebody's got something big and explosive. Bus stops to the rescue! Or bike shelters. Bus stops. Can't be bus stops. Ooh! Big blue ship. Not cool. Right. There's you, and there's your buddies. Let's just do a little bit of thing out. Let's see if I can do something with this. Go, shoot you in the crotch a little bit. There we go. Okay, so one thing I'm immediately knowing about this Vestian Dynasty is its range is not overly impressive. It's blatantly a small, short-range skirmish sort of weapon. There we go. And I kind of wish I brought something a bit more long-range with me. Sniper rifle would have been nice. In fact, I'm going to very quickly... No one's looking. No, that one. There we go. Right. There we go, sniper rifle. And... Wait, no, don't run. There you go. Now I had to spend 3 bullets on killing you. Oh, God, I'm awful at sniping. This is embarrassing. God, headshot. There, jeez. A marksman I'm not. I just want to clarify this. I'm... It's you. Oh, no ammo. Can we get you from here? Probably. Ish. No, not from here. Okay, okay. I need to get closer. But these guys have guns. Longer range than me. Oh, these guys don't. Okay, no. So if they're that close to brick wall. Oh, thank you, concrete. Ever the safe bastion of cover. Okay, that's you. Right, supercharge again, so I can be a little bit more gun-ho. Right, you can... There you go. That's you dealt with. More ships. Right. So, drag, drag, drag. It's hard. There we go. Right. So,
that was Commander of the Fang. He just called you a... well... it was an insult.
oh, alright. Fair play. He insulted me. I have just killed a bunch of his guys. So, I think he's entitled to that insult. Let's be... Oh! Stop it! It's not cool, Stealth Captain! Oh, God, freaking Time Lord regenerate mode. There we go. Where are you? There you go. Right. See, if I ever start a new character, first thing I'm going to be thinking of, hey, there's that big rock that I'm going to have out here at some point. Or I might be a little bit more intimidated because I have a slight suspicion these guys are out hiding in this little nook and cranny out here. Grenade! There we go. And you know why I turned away? Because cool guys don't look at explosions. Just let that sink in. I'm going to hide behind this wrecked Fiesta. There we go. Or it could be a Vauxhall. I don't even know. Don't even know anymore. Oh, it's times like this I wish I had my rocket launcher. Hide behind these cars. There we go. Use them as the delightful mobile cover that they once were. Snipers. Oh, I have one of those. There we go. Sniper. Just friggin'. There we go. We did establish at one point that I am not a marksman. Okay. Right. At least I've got no more of those tracer shanks. Oh, there's another type of shank that I'm not going to spoil the surprise on that one. But I'll let you see that one at some point. Oh, okay, there we go. Just hiding a little bit. Right. Now, you guys can't see this, but one thing I'm finding really, really, not, I wouldn't say unsettling, but the frame rate seems to have gone up. Not quite sure where that's come from, but it does make the game seem like it's happening faster. God, invisible enemies. Whose idea was it to... invisible enemies? Just, you guys can stop it. It's not very nice what you're doing to me. Go. That's another one down. I can't even see. Right, let's just quick gander and see if we can do this a little bit. There we go. That's better. Chuck more bullets at a problem, make it go away quicker. There we are. Right. Right, there's a guy over here. Hey, you! I know you're here somewhere. I just set you on fire, I think. No, okay, I don't know where you are. You win. Ish. Oh, there you are. There you are, running at me. So he's invisible and he teleports. I can't do any of... Oh. Yeah, I think he had the advantage on that one. I special ammo. Right, no, I'm going to do this seriously now. I'm going to carry slightly better gun. Slightly better gun. There we go. Right. Oversoul Edict. Let's crack on with this. Now, foolishly, when you first got the opportunity to upgrade your weapons, your exotics, rather nicely, although you can't buy your exotic shards from Xur anymore, you can still use your exotic shards to upgrade your exotics so they do more damage and basically become the level 34 weapons. The first thing I did was like, hey, I'll upgrade my Hawk Moon, it's great, that'll be awesome. And don't get me wrong, it does a lot of damage and it's really, really awesome, but every single enemy I come across in this game, in the House of Wolves, all has an arc shield, and it basically just bounces off flaccidly with like peas being thrown at a brick wall. So it was kind of like, oh well, awesome for that. I guess I'll use Hawk Moon later. So I'll just struggle for now with my other weapons. Come on, there we go, that's you down. Thank God for these bus shelters. That's all I can say. So I'll just hide over here. Use my ice breaker. There we go. Come on. There's one. Okay, and you're probably going to just shrug that off, aren't you? Yeah, you are, you are. And teleport out of the way. You're no. Ha. Ooh. Now, at the moment, I'm thinking while I'm stuck in this little firefight, this little pond out here, one of the more exciting things that really, really tickles my fancy is some of the extra game types that have emerged. Now, I know a lot of people were a bit upset that there wasn't going to be a new raid with this one, but there's kind of a new mini raid. Now, first of all, there's the Trials of Osiris, which is cool. I haven't looked a huge amount in it, but I've seen some of the army you can get from it, and it looks really cool. Having a bit of a soft spot for Egyptian culture and things like that anyway, I kind of just, yeah, dressing up as an Egyptian god appeals to me for whatever reason, which is kind of cool. But there's a new game type, which is, I think it's almost entirely new, is called the Prison of Elders. Now, we have heard the Prison of Elders has been mentioned a couple of times already in the game. For those of you who have done the Archon Priest strike over and over again, we know that he was broken out of the Prison of Elders, and so apart from that, nobody really knows what it is. There you go, he's blown up. Now, from what I can tell, and hearsay and rumours and whatnot have told me, is that the Prison of Elders is kind of like, for lack of a better comparison, like a firefight, or a horde mode, or it's kind of like a miniature little raid that you have a team of 3 on, rather than a big full-blown team of 6. Which is kind of cool, because it means it's a little bit more easily accessible, because one thing I noticed about the raids is that not many people could do them, because not many people could get 5 buddies together. I know I could only do it once a week, because my buddies seem to have jobs and lives, and it's weird. Right, now, as I said earlier on, I've looked into the Prison of Elders and the other game types. Now, I haven't been able to do them as of yet, so I'm hoping that I'll unlock them after doing a couple of story missions. I know that there were a few things that you had to do in the last expansion before you could do the raid or the weekly challenges or anything like that. So I'm guessing that you've got to... Oi, get off you! Unlock. I'm hoping that it will be quite soon, because I really want to try the Prison of Elders out, and I'll do that in another video where we'll muck about the Prison of Elders. Maybe even muck about with the Trials of Osiris, because I hear that's quite good as well. There you go, he's exploded a big ball of fire, and he's exploded a big ball of fire. I know there's another invisible one. I just guess I'll shoot at where all the gunshots are coming from, that's a safe bet. As long as he's not one of them. There he is. Can I see him? Friggin' people are going to be watching this video and they're going to be laughing at how bad a shot I am. Ah, 2 in 1. Yeah, there we go. God, you're dead. There's an invisible guy. Just... Where the hell's my crosshair gone? I can't even see it. The invisible guy is making my crosshair less visible for some reason. Right, there we go. God, dang it. Okay, between videos, I'm going to go and get my rocket launcher and homing unit because... Wow, range. No, don't shoot me. Shoot the rocks in front of me instead. you know, I said to myself, I want to go and visit Russia at one point. I want to go and visit Russia. I want to go and see it all. See it all. And all I'm going to remember is this particular little excursion in Russia. Not a real excursion, but excursion enough. Could you stop sniping me? That's totally not fair. Even though I have a sniper rifle, and I'm sniping you as well. Right. Okay. Right. Again, we're still in this field shooting. So now, again, I'm gonna look at not just the good bits. I'm not just gonna be a completely smitten schoolgirl and just be like, "Oh my god, I love this game. It's amazing." I'm gonna have to think about it quite sensibly and look at the good points and the bad points. Now, some of the bad points about it, although I haven't really come across too many just yet, but I'm probably going to come across no end of them by the time I play it quite religiously. Now, there are... There we go. Right. There are, again, a couple of minor niggles, like old aspects of the game now being redundant, like all of those commendations and things like that we all hoarded. Again, we just have to get rid of them all now. Which is kind of cool that there's something new, but... Now, again, another thing that I almost completely forgot about is when you did the raid, and you got all your awesome armor, with all of your awesome stats, and all your awesome cool abilities at it. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I had the cool, awesome armor, I couldn't help but notice that everybody was wearing exactly the same. Now, don't get me wrong, I love having the coolest armor in the game, but the thing is I couldn't help but feel that having the same armor as everybody else who has the coolest armor in the game is just kind of a bit silly. I mean, this is why I wear a bright red shader on my characters, because I just got bored with my armor looking like everybody else's. Now, this new system, which allows you to upgrade your armor to level 34 using shards and etheric light, it actually allows you to do that with any legendary gear and exotic gear. So that means that it opens up an enormous amount of variety in what you can actually wear. Now, I've also heard that the houses, the orders, I can't remember what they're called, the factions, that's it, the factions are in the tower, like New Monarchy, Dead Orbit, and places like that. Now, I've heard that they've got a whole new... Oh, mission complete! Oh, okay, cool, awesome, I only died a few times. But yeah, they now let you use some more legendary weapons and things like that. So it means that you can still get to the top ranking levels and not look like everybody else. There we go, look, see? There's my guy in the Crota's Raid armor, looking like every other warlock who's done Crota's Raid. I made a point of wearing this silly dress because it looks different from everybody else. There we go. Right, well that's a mission. I think it's a good time to call it there. So thanks for watching the video, everybody. This is Brett from Neach saying bye!